Hey guys, welcome back to my live. And in today's video I am going to be showing you guys how you can use your eyeliner to get like very versatile makeup looks. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you get to stay. My name is Jenna and I am a makeup artist. So I'm going to be starting with my skin prep. My skin prep is usually pretty easy. You don't have to. Hi Didi, how are you? Welcome to my live. So my skin prep is simple. I start with my toner, and I'm using this brand. This I got from the dollar store. I think it's about $4. I missed you too, Didi. How have you been? How was your day? So I'm just applying it to my face as so, and this is what it looks like. Now I like to blow it down with a fan. Now when this is dry, the next thing I like to do is apply a serum. Didi, how are you? Are you still here? You've been very busy lately, Didi. All right, so I'm just putting... Oh yeah, how are your nieces? You did say you were with them. So the brand of serum I'm using is the Beauty of Johnson. Hi, hi Christiana. Welcome to my live. Where are you watching from? Hi Feranek, how are you? Welcome to my live. Guys, subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up. Hi Yusuf, how are you? Welcome to my live. And I'm just doing this like so. Now, as usual, I'm gonna blow this down. Where are you guys watching from? Hello, TikTok Patriots, how are you? Welcome to my live. Oh, USA, nice. Very nice. What part of the US? I am shooting from Canada. I am shooting live from Canada. All right, now that my serum has settled into... Oh, thank you, Christiana. Now that my serum has settled in, I'm going to go ahead and apply a moisturizer. Thanks, Yusuf. Oh, thank you. I think my braids are almost 5 days old. So, okay. So I like to use the e.l.f. brand for my makeup. It's very moisturizing and I love it. So now that this is done, I'm gonna blow it down. Okay, so this is basically dry. Next thing I'll be using is my primer, the Milk Hydro Grip. And just placing this like so. Thanks, Didi. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Cristiano, for subbing, and thanks, Yusuf, for the compliment. Guys, please share my videos so that people can learn from my channel. So I'm just pressing the primer in. So you always want to make sure that you apply primer. Not only does it help your makeup to stay and last long, it helps the overall balance the appearance. Depending on the kind of primer you use, if you use a mattifying primer, you most likely end up with a matte makeup. If you use a hydrating primer, you will end up with a very hydrating, soft, natural makeup finish. So it all depends on your preference and your skin type. As usual, make sure you're drying in between the steps. Okay, almost done. I'm just going to spray a setting spray all over and then I'll dry. The brand I'm using is the Mario Badescu. This you can find in Sephora. Okay, you're drying. I find that this setting spray is really hydrating, and I believe it's because it has like aloe and then rose water. You know, rose water is very hydrating for your skin, so I believe those are the ingredients that really help. Okay, we're drying. Guys, I'm beginning to get that winter complexion already. I love that. Because in the summer, I tan, I get darker, so I'm getting that winter fairness. Anyways, this is almost there. I think this still needs. Oh, that is so nice. What kind of spray did you get them? Is it like a setting spray or just a paint? What kind of spray is that? I'm actually curious. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the application. Hi KM Sebastian, how are you? So today I'm gonna be using my Sephora. You're from India, nice. So now that I see that my complexion is lightening up, I'm gonna try to use just this and I will not be mixing. I got this tested in the store, I think sometime in July, and it claimed to be my shade, but when I came back home, I still found out that I had to mix. So I'm gonna try and use it without mixing it. Yeah, they're very little, yeah. Oh, the very little is so cute. Oh, so I'm just going to place it first. So I still see that it is pretty light. So I haven't gotten there quite yet. My hairstyle, take a quick guess. How much do you think it costs to get this done? Guys, this is so light. Now let's see if that blending work can fix this. Guys, this is very bright. So I'm just gonna do a little fixing. So I took a darker foundation and placed it on my hand, and I'm just going to blend it out on the makeup sponge. And now I'm blending it in. Are you asking me where I am doing the live? I'm shooting from Canada. Guys, I am so bright. Oh my goodness. This foundation hasn't really settled in. Oh boy. I am shooting this video live from Canada. So I'm just gonna try and blend to the best of my ability, and then I will be doing like a contour and highlight. Aw, hi Rajendra Sharma. Are you from India? So as you can see, one thing I hola. One thing about this, jeez. One thing about this foundation is that it is actually a natural finish, so it's not full coverage, which I was actually hoping for. I guess I didn't read that. Oh, well, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? What time is it in India? Okay, guys, I think this kind of worked a little bit. So I'm guessing we're going for a natural finish today. So I'm going to be taking that foundation, and I will be using it to do my contour. Okay, where's the brush? I am from Nigeria originally. However, I am based in Canada. So I'm just blending this upwards. I am from Nigeria. So I'm just blending this in. Oh, really? That is like 10:47. Yeah. Yeah, it's 10:48 right now. In India it says 9:17. Oh, okay. So I want to believe it's about 11 hours difference, right? Did I get that right? It's about 11 hours, I think. I'm so handsome. I am a woman. How can I be handsome? I guess I kind of understand what you're trying to say. So, as you can see, we're looking pretty bronzed. Now I'm going to be taking that and placing that here. I usually don't like to do like the chin sculpting, but today I want to do that. All right, now we're gonna go in with the blush. And for my blush, I'm using this Rare Beauty blush, and I'm just gonna place it. And then the same here. Oh yeah, of course. You can call me Jenna. Thank you. Now I will be blending this in. So this is what it's looking like. Today we're going with subtle for everything. I kind of like it because we're gonna end up airbrushed, looking very airbrushed. So some days less is more. So this is what it looks like right now. I'm going to go ahead and do my highlights, and for my highlights I'll be using this concealer, the Maybelline Super Stay. This is the one I'm using, and I'm gonna place it here. So we're going for that airbrushed look. Oh, that would be nice. Of course. What part of India do you stay? Hi, Kenzie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to my life, Kenzie. Welcome. Thank you. Bless you too, Teddy. Bless you. So this is what it's looking like. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend my T-zone first, and then this I'm going to do last. And you want to keep on pressing it and tapping like so. Remember this corner, it could be really tricky. Well, I'm going to go for the forehead. And I like to tap until it has blended in completely. So you want to make sure that your beauty blender is always damp, not wet. When it's wet, it means that you can squeeze it and get some water out, right? So you want it damp that when you squeeze it, there is no water coming out. Oh, thank you, Sebastian. So this is what it looks like. And now I am just pressing this. Namaste, how are you? Yo home. I hope I pronounced that right. So this I'm just blending upwards. So I keep blending until I am sure that it has gone in. Oh, I know you're from India. How are you? What part of India are you watching from? I know Mumbai, I know New Delhi. New Delhi, I think. I don't know many places in India actually. Well, not everyone, trust me. Makeup is something that you can either hit or miss. Some people are just not interested in makeup, so they, no matter how they put their time, they will never really learn just because they're not interested. I would say for makeup, you have to be really be interested to like it, or else you're just gonna miss it. So I'm going to blend this one, and I'm just pressing it in, and I'm moving it here, like so. Believe it or not, my dad was actually the one that really taught me how to do like do skincare because he really always hoped that his girls will have like clear skin. With my brothers, it was like I mean, even for my brothers, right? He always made sure that we took care of our skin. But you see, when it comes to like all this, I mean, my mom could do it, but she's the black beauty, so she doesn't have to do like all the work. Like her skin is always glowing, and she doesn't even do much, right? So it was my dad that taught me how to do all of this. So thank you, Daddy. Anyway, although he never like did makeup, obviously, but like when it comes to like doing skincare, it is definitely my dad. Oh, thank you, Sebastian. I hope I'm gonna see you again on this live. So I'm gonna set it with my setting powder, and I'm using this brand called goodness, the reflection. Merak Cosmetics. You can't see it very well, but it's named Merak. Okay, I'm done. I'm done trying. Merak Cosmetics. So I'm gonna take that powder and I'm going to just press it into. So this is what we call setting your concealer, setting your highlights. That's what I'm doing. And I'm just looking up. Oh boy. do the same for this side. I am great too. I am good. Oh, thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you. It means a lot to me, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I am just pressing this in. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna switch to a brush. I'm just gonna get into that part. So when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and set my contour, my blush, and then I can get into this makeup video. I'm actually excited about this because this is like eyeliner work, and I just love eyeliner because it can get really, really versatile. You can create different eyeliner with like with your eyeshadow. Just your regular eyeliner is very versatile and a very nicely done eyeliner could really transform your makeup look. If it was like a boring look, you didn't know what to do. If it was like a very boring look, just switching up your eyeliner could change it. So my hair, my goodness, this hair. Okay. I would say it was about 5 hours to get it done. Oh, thank you. It was my friend. My friend did it for me. Guys, this is why you always do stuff. My friend did my hair. So I'm just going in to get this contour looking very, very nice. Please, guys, tap off. So we're already looking very bronzed. That is what you really want. And I'm going for the jawline as well. I don't remember setting this. Whatever, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a blush. And I'm using my I am both. I am a student who is working and who is also a makeup artist. So this is what I'm using. I'm studying business. So I'm still in school. So I'm just softly getting my blush. Okay. I'm gonna do the same for here. And I'm just pressing this in. Okay, now this is done. Just gonna look from side to side. I feel like this is way softer than this. Oh, okay, thank you. Bye, Sebastian. God bless you. Okay. Now this is done. I'm just gonna soften this one just a teeny bit. There. And this looks nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. To do that, I'm going back into the palette and I am just picking a shade. So you want to make sure that you actually set the rest of your face so that everything Yeah, how did you know I'm from Nigeria? I am from Nigeria. I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria, so I am Igbo. I am Igbo. I speak Igbo. Okay. Yes, I am from Nigeria, Yell home. Yes, 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 I am Nigerian. So now that this is done, you can go ahead and use your setting spray to set it. This is purely optional, really. If you just want to spray like at the end, you're more than welcome to do that. Oh, so I'm just going to spray, and then I'm gonna blow this down. Welcome back, Sebastian. Welcome back. Okay. Let me see. Thinking it's just a little bit of drying. And then I'm going to go back in with the powder to set everything. And then I'm going to do a reverse contour. If you don't know what a reverse contour is, welcome to this class because you're going to learn. Now that is done, I'm going to go ahead and go back into my powder. Yes. Oh, bye, Sebastian. Bye. I thought you were going to stay for real. Okay, so now I'm done setting this. I'm going to go ahead and do the reverse contour. And to do this, I'm going to be using my beauty blender, and I'm going back into that setting powder. And for the reverse contour, you're just reversing the contour. So you're going to be going underneath the contour line. Bye, Sebastian. I hope to see you again. And I am just placing it here. So I would say it's much better to do this with like a flatter beauty blender, because this one just isn't doing it exactly. Okay, there you have it. I stand corrected. I just needed to pinch it a bit. So if you find like you're using a rounded beauty blender like me, I would suggest that you pinch it so that you get a straight line. So you want this really soft. You don't want it too harsh, because you will have to blend this at the end when you're dusting off and finishing everything. So make sure you don't go crazy with it, because you're going to have a hard time blending this in. Take it from me, guys. I've gone with like white, very, very harsh line. It is not nice. So I'm doing the same here. And whenever you pick up your powder, always smudge it out. You can see my hand. I smudge it out, and then it gives you much control over the powder. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this off. Okay. I like to blend the rest downwards, like so. Now that that is going on, we're going to leave it and go into the eye work. Now to do my brows, I like to use a brow gel. This I am just going to use to get my brows to stay in place. As you can see, my brows are actually, I just shaved them on the bottom, cleaned them up. So they're really looking nice right now. So I'm just going to brush them, take advantage of the fact that they are already looking nice. Um, Nigeria is the same time as the UK, although I'm not in Nigeria right now, I'm in Canada. But Nigeria, it should be, let's see. Yeah, it should be about 5 a.m. That's 6 hours behind. You're 6 hours ahead, rather. Canada is 6 hours behind the time in Nigeria. So this is what it's looking like. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it done. I'm going to be using my pencil from Beauty by Didi. And I'm just gonna roll it up. It's a roll up pencil, so. Then I'm just going to be following that line. Like so. And I'm going to do the same for the top. And try to follow the line of the brow as much as possible. As you can see. Oh, hi Bright, how are you? So this is what it's looking like. Yeah, 9:38 in India. Oh wow. So I am just brushing it up like so. And this is really done. I'm gonna use the other end of the brush to brush it through. And as you can see, this is done. 10 a.m. Oh, nice. Where are you watching from, Bright? So I am just doing the same thing here. And I'm doing the exact same thing. Filling it up. Sassitude. Oh, wow. Hi, Don Tyler. Welcome to my live. So I'm just getting this done like so. Oh, Saskatchewan. Oh. And it's already 10 a.m. PM, right? Okay. Because I was wondering. All right. Bye, Yelhom. Thank you for being on my live. I hope to see you again. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to be filling it in like so. Didi, are you still here? So I'm just going to brush it through. Oh, bye, Bright. Thank you guys for being on my live. I hope to see you tomorrow. Now I'm going to go ahead and good night. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. And to do so, I'm going to be using two different shades. One is darker than the other. And this will just help me to give this a very nice, clean, natural finish. I'm going to be using a rounded brush to help me control this. So I'm going here like so. So because my brows are like cleaned up, it's so easy to do this. So I'm gonna go into that dark shade. I'm gonna clean this up here. And here. I'm gonna be wiping off the excess like so. And this I'm just pulling along to clean this up. All right. And this is where I go in with my brush and then I'm blending it in. I'm kind of blend the darker one into the brighter one and it gives it a very natural finish. So the point of this is to get the brow bone highlighted like it usually would look. And that is why I don't go too crazy with the shades. I just go with close enough skin closeness. Oh, English is hard some days. Close enough skin tones, right? Skin shades. And this is done. I'm gonna wipe off that brush and go back into the lighter shade. And this I'm placing here like so. And I'm trying to be as precise because I want to do this just once. Now I'm wiping off every single thing on my brush, going in with a darker shade. And then I am cleaning this up here, like so. See, pretty easy, guys. Wiping off the brush, I'm using the excess product left to clean this up. And this is done. You see, one thing about this method of doing your brows is that you can see that there is no product here. That is because you use the basically almost empty brush to do this. And I learned this from a makeup artist called Layefa. I learned this from her, and ever since I started doing my brows like this, I can just say that it has been really, really, really good. And it just helps with the overall outcome of the brows. So I highly recommend. So now that is well blended and I am pretty satisfied, I'm gonna go ahead and set this. All you need to use is your setting powder and I'm just setting it so that it stays in place. Now, if you have a brow pomade, you should also use that. So now, because I already like set my brows, even when the brush touches it, it doesn't budge, right? So, oh, thank you, Kayla. How are you? Welcome to my live. Where are you watching from? And this is what it looks like so far. Now let's get into this eye makeup. And I like to place a concealer, or if you have an eyeshadow primer, you should definitely use an eyeshadow primer. So I'm just placing this like so, and I like to tap it into the skin like so. And then I blend it all out into that brow area. Puerto Rico. Oh, that is the first. Shout out to you, Kayla, for watching from Puerto Rico. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you get to subscribe and watch my videos. I do a live every day. So this is what it's looking like. Now the next thing I am going to be doing is just to use that powder brush to set it. I mean, it's not compulsory. You can actually just go in with your eyeshadow. But sometimes I like to do this. But now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and do my nose contour. Aww. Thank you. Now I'm going to be doing my nose contour, and I'm going to be using my powder palette. And I like to focus here. As you can see, there's like a natural contour line going on here. So I'm just going to be tracing that out. And I'm just tracing it and placing the powder into that brow area. And then I am bringing the excess down like so. I'm doing the same for here. And I'm placing it here like so. Oh, thank you. I am from Nigeria, actually. I am Nigerian. So I'm just blending it. Now, when I do my contour, I really don't like bringing it down because it gives it like a hash line and it looks... Oh, oh, that's okay, that's okay. I am Nigerian, all the way from West Africa. Oh, thank you, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a shade that is much lighter, and I'm going to trace this one just to feather it out. As you can see, it's already blending in. I took a lighter brown and I am placing this here like so. And just as you can see, this looks nice. So I just put it down here. Oh, hi, welcome from Turkey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you, Hazal. You're the first to watch from Turkey. How are you? Okay, this is too harsh for me. I'm going to go in with that powder brush, and I'm just going to, because I like it looking natural and light. I don't want like a harsh line on my nose, so I'm trying to blend it in. Okay, I think that looks good. Now that the nose contour is done, let's get into this eyeshadow. Now the first thing I like to do is to run like a brown transition shade whenever I'm doing my eyeshadow. But today, because the focus is eyeliner, I'm gonna show you the first eyeliner technique to get your eye makeup looking good. So I'm just gonna run an already used eyeshadow brush. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. Oh, thanks to God. So I'm gonna use this. Hi Snowflakes, how are you? I'm using this brush that already has eyeshadow. I'm just gonna run it just to give my eyes a little bit of color. And I'm not even putting any eyeshadow on it. I'm just running it on the eye. I really want the focus to be the liner. So I usually would go in with like a pencil liner. But guys, I don't know, my pencils are just, they're just dried and not as good. I have to use an eyeshadow. So I'm grabbing this eyeshadow palette. No, I'm in Canada. This is the Endless Possibilities from this brand called Focalio. So this is the brand Focalio Endless Possibilities. And this I'm going to be using to do my eyeliner. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of eye space. So I love to do lots of things like this. So I'm going to be using the dark. So as you can see, it's very, very dark. This is Quicksand. Okay, now that I think of it, I want to use brown. I'm going to use a brown liner and show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to be using this Choco first. And I will just be getting a brush. I like to use an angled brush for this. So I'm going to be using this one. This already has some product. I'm just going to pick out this black brown. And then I am placing it here. This I'm going to use to give my eye that wing. So you want to use an angled brush just because it helps you with the eyeliner. So I am doing this. Snowflakes, where are you watching from? Are you still here? So I'm pulling this out. This is giving me the liner. As you can see, it's giving me that winged liner. So one way that you can get your eyeliner to really pop your eye makeup, as especially if you're using like a very subtle eye makeup, is to do a winged liner and then you smoke it out. So we're doing a smoked out wing liner. So a smoky winged liner is the first way you can use an eyeliner to get your makeup looking nice. So this, you can keep on adjusting. So this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. You can actually even do like a half liner kind of thing depending on your preference. But then it really just depends. So I am angling my brush. As you can see, this part is angled. So that is the part I am using to get this liner in place. And I like to pull it in like so and move it all the way. So if you do your liner properly, then the blending out will be so much easier. But if you mess this up, it's really gonna be hard to fix just because like usually when people do like a smoky liner, the liner is kind of the center of attraction, right? So you wanna make sure that your liner is well done. Hi Fauzi, how are you? Okay. So when we've gotten this stain just where we want it to be, I'm gonna try to clean up any parts that we are not where are you watching from, Fauzi? How are you? Where are you watching from? So this is what it looks like, right? Some people might just wear this and go out, and this is perfectly okay, but today we're going for the smoky liner. So what you would like to do is to get a very nice detailed brush. This you're going to use to smoke it out. So I'm going to be using this brush. Aw. No, I'm not. I'm Nigerian. So I like to just go for this part, and then this is the part that you smoke out. So you're just going to be smoking it out like so. And for the smoke, the focus is usually like on the end. So you just keep on pulling it out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are so nice. No way, you're from Algeria. You speak French, yeah? So I am just smoking this out. I think I need more work. So I'm gonna go back into that brown. I'm just gonna touch it lightly just because I don't want to put too much. Just a little bit, just to help me smoke it out. Oh, ça va? Je parle un peu français, mais mon français, dis ma français, mon français, pas mal. Not bad, so. So this is how you get it. So now, as you can see, it's already giving that very nice smoky effect. So this is the first way that you can wear your eyeliner. Ah, c'est bien, c'est bon, c'est bon. Okay, this is what it looks like. Enchanté, madam. Are you a Mrs. or a Miss or a Mister? Anyways, enchanté, mon ami. Enchanté, mon ami. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, this is much different than this one. The smoke usually happens on this end. As you can see, it already like elevates the look, especially if you have like very little eye frame to work with. This is perfect because it just elevates the eye look without, oh, Mr. Oh, enchanté, monsieur. So this is basically how you get your eyeliner looking good. I'm gonna do the exact same thing for this one. Nigeria est un pays anglophone, donc we speak just English. So some of us learn like other languages just to add. So as you can see, I am trying to get this up. And I would say even when you're getting like a blending brush, try to get one that is a little fluffy so that it could make the blending easy. I've done this with like other brushes. This one actually made it much easier for me. So your brush also could determine how beautiful your smoky eyeliner is going to end up. So guys, invest in the right brushes, but most importantly, learn how to use the right brushes because you may have the right brushes, but you're just not using the right one. Oh, thank you, Fauzi. Thank you. You're very kind. Okay, so now I've gotten both of them to look close enough. This is the first way that you can wear a very nice eyeliner. Now, the second way is to actually use an actual eyeliner to line your eyes. And because I don't have it in me to start wiping this off and doing it again, I'm just going to be placing it on top of this one. So I'm going to grab, so this is eyeliner use number 2. Use a regular liquid water liner or a gel liner. You can do it by simply just placing that liner on your eyes to give you a winged line. So I like to go from here, like so. And I would say the best way to actually get your liner looking nice is to do like a one. If you keep going back and forth, you might end up smudging it. So I would always advise, if you're going, just go one time. Go one time. Trust me, that is the best way to go. So I am just going like so. And then I am going to pull it out. So when you've gotten the wing, then you can come back and fill it. And so I am just going to, guys, if you're going to like use a line, like an actual liner on top of your winged line, I would advise you that you actually make it as like as thin as possible, because you actually still want the wing liner to show, right? So make it really thin. I have a bad habit of doing like large liner because my eye space kind of tolerates it, right? So I would advise that that is best. Thank you. Oh, hi. Hi, Reza. How are you? Oh, thank you. So I am just doing the same thing here. And for your eyeliner, I would always advise that you actually use a thin liner brush, especially if you struggle to do your eyeliner. This is actually the best bet for you. This is actually how you want to wear it. As thin. What time is it in Iran? So please help me out. Is it pronounced Iran or Iran? Because I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. So eyeliner use number 2 is to wear a liquid liner like you would usually do. And the third way that you can wear your eyeliner to improve your makeup is to do like creative lines. I'm going to show you what I mean. Now, you have a lot of space that you can work with. You can either choose to wear it here or here. Oh, it's almost midnight here. Oh, I guess you guys are 1 hour ahead. So I'm choosing to wear it here just because I want to create a little bit of depth and drama in here. So I'm going to grab my liner and I am going to be doing it like so. And depending on what you're trying to create, oh, 8:30. 12:34. Oh, you guys are 1 hour ahead of us in the States, yeah? Oh, is that UK, the UK? So I am just going to do this. Oh my goodness, this just turned out to be a funny line, but you get the point. The point is that you can do like different liner styles. You can either draw it to the end. Some people even maybe attach a little bit of it to this end. So another way that you can actually wear your liner is to do creative lines with your liner. That is um, liner style number 3. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. See guys, this always works. When you do it one time, it works so much better than when you keep on going back and forth. So and you can clean it up wherever you want. Okay, so liner style number 3 done. Number 4 is to wear like your underline, to wear it in your waterline, but instead of just wearing it like you usually would and place it, you can smoke it out. So, and the fourth way that you can wear your liner is a smoked out bottom wing liner. I'm doing all of this in one so that you guys can see the different ways and how they actually transform your makeup look. So the third one I'm going to be doing, I'm going to grab the same brush that I used, and I'm going to grab my palette, but this time I'm going to go for like a black liner. And here you're going to be targeting your waterline. I'm going to do like a half on my single. I don't know. Yes, I am. Yes, I am in Canada. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so this is how you would usually wear like your under liner for your waterline. But assuming you don't have a lot of eye space and you want to just create a little bit of depth with your liner, another way you can do it is to pull it to the end. Some people actually end up smoking the bottom liner, but today we'll not be smoking it. We'll just be doing an exaggerated bottom liner. So I'm going to be using the brush and then I'll be pulling this out. This kind of gives you like a double liner. Another thing you can use is actually a slimmer brush so that you really get it to where you want it to be. Really? Oh, thank you, Sandy. I'm not gonna forget your name. Oh, thanks for coming back. So this is another way you can wear it. Instead of wearing it like just the regular boring way, you can pull it out a bit. It kind of gives a double liner effect, right? Especially if you're doing like dramatic looks, this is actually perfect for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing here. Oh yeah, I do makeup videos. I am actually a makeup artist. I have been doing makeup for over 10 years now. Although I'm self-taught, I learned most of my makeup on my own. However, as I progressed, I started doing taking classes to improve my makeup knowledge. So it's been a while. So this is what it's looking like. Okay, so this is eyeshadow style number 4. And I'm just gonna connect this together. To give you that eagle eye effect. So I see some people have done this when they are doing like the eagle eye eyeliner makeup style. So this is one trick that you might use. So I'm just going to fill this up here. Oh, I'm glad you're getting something from my class. I am glad. So now I got something on my it's eyeliner. Yes. So this is what it looks like when you do the double liner. So if you're able to place it well, you can clearly see that it is like well demarcated, right? If you demarcate it well, then it will really be noticeable. If not, it's just going to make... Oh, you like the picture behind? That is not me at all. Trust me. I don't see what you're talking about. But anyways, back to makeup class. Yeah, I know. So if you're someone that has like little eye space, I would actually recommend you doing like a dramatic bottom liner, because it can just really elevate. Maybe for your top eyeliner, you could go very, very thin because you don't have much space to work with on your eyes. But when you do the bottom liner, it gives a little bit of drama to your eyes. So this is what it looks like. Now, the next thing I will be doing is the final one. This is the fifth one. And I really like this one because, trust me, you can really transform your makeup look by doing this. Now, I'm going to show you. Say you have like just a one shade eyeshadow and you're like, I've done a lot of eyeshadows. I don't know what to do again. Using a glitter liner is always the best way to improve your makeup. So you can apply your glitter liner in different variations. You can place it on top of your black liner. You can place it on top of like different ways. You can place it on the top if you have like a glitter liner working with your eyes, maybe a pigmented shadow. You can place it on top of the pigmented shadow. You can do so many ways, right? So get you a very, very, very nice glitter liner. I have 3 of them here. Today I think I want to use this. Okay, I don't want that. I'm gonna be using this like champagne gold, and this I am going to be placing on top of that liner, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. So as usual, I place it and I just run it through. So just like that, you can see that it has elevated this look. Now you can go ahead and bring it to the front if you like, but I kind of like a half liner thing going on. Now, some people might also go ahead and place it on the bottom here like so. Oh, sorry guys. You can just use it here like so. And you see that it just wraps around that black. And this is actually a very nice way to wear it. You can wear this if you don't even want to place anything. You just want to do an eyeliner look. This actually just elevates and amplifies that look. So you can do like so. You can even go ahead and wrap it up. I know the half glitter liner always gets me. I always do the half glitter liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing here. So with the glitter liner, you actually want to be careful, right? I will always say, whatever liner you use, your brush really determines how that liner is gonna turn out. So get good brushes. Liners with good brushes, pretty thin brush. So this is one way you can wear it. You can also wear it on top like so here. Guys, today is just all about eyeliners, no eyeshadow. I've done a lot of eyeshadows. Today we're using our eyeliners to get like very, very nice look. So there you have it. You can also be dramatic and go on here like so. So my point is that you can use your makeup to make you. Oh yes, it did. Oh, thank you. You can watch brow tutorial on my channel. I've posted some brow tutorials to show you guys how to get your brows looking very nice and natural, especially if that's what you like. So this is what our eyeliner is looking at the end of the day. So you can see that even with minimal eyeshadow look, your eyeliner can actually amplify your look. And let's go ahead to finish this up. To finish this up, I'm going to be doing my lipstick. And today is going to be like a gloss, and I'll be using pink. Well, I think I'm going to use nude because I want the drama to be on the eyes. I'm using a brown shade, and I like to wipe off the gloss just so that I can apply. So I like to line my lip like so, and I like to stay in the lip line. I'm doing the same here. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, M. Chanel. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, give my video a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, comment, and I will shout you out, of course. So this is what it looks like, and I like to use my hand just to give it an effect. That is what it looks like. So I'm going to be using this Super Stay from the Maybelline brand. This you can find in Walmart. And I'm just placing it like so. As you can see, it blends in nicely. Now, do not be afraid to go back in with your liner. You can always do that. So this is what it looks like. I really love the way it came out. Now, the last thing I'll be doing is to apply gloss. Guys, I love my gloss. You can't take away lip gloss from me. So, I will be using, since we did like a nude shade, I should be going for my nude shade lip gloss. But for some reason, I can't find it, guys. So, we're going to go with clear gloss. You love gloss too, right? I just love gloss. There's something about gloss that I can just wrap my hands around. So I'm gonna be using this clear gloss. This is the brand Absolute. I got this from Nigeria. This gloss is one brand that really sells out in Nigeria because it's very it's sticky, and then it tends to stay for a very long time. So I'm just placing this like so. Okay. I know, it's so shiny. that is the lipstick done. Now we're going to clean this all off, the powder, and then I'm going to spray. Then you will see what it looks like. Now remember that I told you when you're setting, like when you're doing a reverse contour, this is how you want to take it off. Now you don't want to go ahead, you can dust it off a little bit, but a lot of times it won't really blend in the way you want. So this is the technique that I use. I like to use a beauty blender, or you can use a powder brush, but the most important part is that you're pressing the product into your skin. That is what is going to give you an overall glow. Now you're not using an empty beauty blender, you're going to have a little bit of powder. I know. But funny enough, this lipstick, the vinyl from Maybelline, actually is very, very moisturizing on your lips. I absolutely hate matte lipsticks because I hate dry lips. So I always go for this vinyl. This vinyl, I used it like 3 times, and I love that whenever I apply it, it doesn't feel like I have matte lipstick on. It actually feels very, very hydrating, but then it's matte as well. So I feel like this Maybelline actually did a good one on this brand. So I recommend, if you like matte lipsticks, you might want to try the vinyl. However, I think one thing about it is that it's not as pigmented, so you may have to build up. But anything from that, it is actually very nice. You would enjoy using it. So I am going to be pressing it like so. And you can see that instantly just presses the product into the skin. Like so. I'm doing the same thing for here. Remember, the key is having a little bit of powder on the blender or on the brush, and then you can press it into your skin. If you use an empty brush or an empty blender, you might end up moving the product, and that we don't want. So press until everything is well blended, and then you can go ahead and run your brush, your powder over your face. So I'm just going to be running that powder over my face again. And I'm just running it over like so. Now, if you feel like you need some more blush, by all means, go back into that blush, take your beauty blender, take a little bit of blush and dab it on, and you're good. So I'm going to run my brush over my face. I'm not even taking any products. I'm just running it like so, just to get a little bit of that blush on. Now, the final thing is to work for here. As you can see, we still need to do some blending. You don't want to go out like this. No, we don't do that. I'm going to go back into the powder. Hi, V. How are you? Welcome to my live. So I'm just doing this, pressing it in. Thanks, Kayla. So this, I'm just pressing in to blend. And you see, ladies, we don't need to bake, like over bake. We don't have to do that anymore. Less is more these days. Just do the right technique and you would come out looking flawless. So this is what I do, just because I don't really bake anymore. So I like to do this when I'm done with everything. It kind of replaces the baking for me. Remember to go for that smile line. And don't forget your forehead. This is what we're looking like. Now, you can use your bronzer. No, it's not a blurring powder. It's actually a regular powder palette. This I got from Nigeria. This is a brand called V Beauty. They sell lots of powder palettes. They sell the palette that has 8 shades in one. They have one that is like this. This one has 12 shades in one. They have 9 shades in one. I find that the palettes are really nice, especially if you're like a makeup artist like me and you need something that works with different shades, right? This is very versatile. And if you also experience like tanning in the winter, this really helps you. But most of it is actually for like girls of color. But I find that this will work on like a white person. So you might actually find that they are actually useful. These ones you can use as your contour, right? So the palettes are really nice, but I think they have similar things on Amazon. I'm not sure, but I think they have powder palettes too on Amazon, so you might want to try them. I have lots of palettes. I have powder palettes, I have my blush palette as well. These just help me with ranges of colors because today I'm be feeling like wearing an orange blush, which is most compatible with my skin because I have like warm skin tone. But then on some days I want to wear a pink blush, so instead of buying like two different singles, I just buy one in a palette and I can switch. They even have like a purple blush in that, so it's the best of both worlds. So this isn't the blurring powder, it was just the technique that I used. When I was done setting and contouring and doing my blush, I went ahead to spray my face. I find that whenever I do this, it actually really locks in the makeup before I do the final spray. That always works. So I would advise that when you're done doing your setting, contour, highlights, then you spray, then you can do like your eyeshadow and whatever. And then when you're done, you can go ahead and wrap it up with another spray. Okay, guys, that is officially the end. So I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara. And this is the shade I'm using, Colossal. It's also from Maybelline. And I like to place this like so. If you have like really long lashes, you might find that this Colossal would really work for you. I've used other um, mascaras, but I find that the Colossal really works for me. So when I don't have like very dark liner, you could really see, because my lashes are super short, you can really see the lashes peeking through. So I actually really love this. And guys, don't skip your bottom lash. You should actually always put mascara. It just elevates the look. But you have to also be careful with this because you can easily look like there is a spider under your eye. So you gotta be very careful. Okay, you can see the difference. I know. I used to struggle with it so much before, but I didn't give up. I really know that I love wearing like mascara on my bottom lash. So I had to like figure out how to do it. I have seen people like actually apply it in clusters like this. So they cluster like they cluster some of their lashes, and when they do this, it actually really applies and it elevates. Some people use their hands, so you just have to figure out which way works for you. So for me, I try to use like the tip, and voila. Another thing you can actually do is to get like a very tiny mascara one, like this brand. This is a brand that is pretty popular in Nigeria. This is Blossom Makeup. They have it in US. I think this is Blossom US. So if you're in the US, you might actually find this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, this guys, this has dried up. So this is actually, it's not bent. It's not, it didn't come bent. I don't know what happened, but it didn't come bent. It's straight. But however, as you can see, it's very thin. So it can really get there, right? It really works for there. So you can actually also find like, yeah. Oh, you put like lashes? You actually wear like bottom lashes? I find that people who wear bottom lashes are very brave because oh my goodness, I feel like it's just such a chore to wear like bottom lashes because some days I don't even want to wear regular lashes. So bottom lashes just feel like a chore. Oh, mascara. Oh, I get it. It's very pretty when you do. Yeah, so if you can find this brand, if you're in the US, you may actually find it, or you can actually just check Amazon. They might just have it. Fingers crossed, they might have it. I'm not sure, but you might just check. So this Blossom 2-in-1 is perfect for you. You can use the smaller one for your bottom lash, and then this one, the big one, for your top lash. This is what it looks like. So it kind of works. It's pretty cool. I find that it's actually pretty cool. But it's dried up, so I have to use the other one. So guys, when you're done, of course you have to use a highlighter. You don't always have to, but some days, come on, you just have to glow. So I'm using the liquid highlighter. This is from the brand called Hegel and Esther. So I like to take a little bit and place on my hand. I know. Okay, please do let me know if you do check, and I'm going to just, tell everyone so that they too can get it. So I'm using the beauty blender. This I'll be using to, this is the liquid highlighter. I like to smudge it out and then place it here. As you can see, there's a little bit of glow. We don't want it too much. I don't like to wear too much of that, so I just like it as minimal as possible. You can see the difference. Now I'm placing it here as well. And then here. Guys, this part of my face is always shining. Whatever I do, whether I put a highlight or not. So sometimes I don't even bother because it just shines on its own. I don't know, but it just tends to do that. So I'm just placing the remnant here. And that's basically it, guys. And don't forget to go ahead and go over your face with a powder because this just ties everything up and makes it look like one big happy family. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the final spray. So usually, especially if I was working on a client, I would always spray twice. The first spray is the setting spray and the last spray is the finish spray. So I have like different sprays, guys. Let's not even go there. I have so many sprays, but I like to use the setting spray first just to get everything in harmony, and then I go in with the finish spray because the finished sprays could have anything from waterproof qualities to like transfer proof qualities. I'm going to show you this one. This I believe is in the US. It's a brand called SoPro. It's actually a Nigerian that owns this brand, but I really love it. Yeah. Oh, okay, then you can try those ones. So this is a brand called SoPro. This is Seal It. Guys, believe me when I tell you that when you spray this on your face and you go out, trust me, it is transfer proof. Have you ever had to wear like your clothes, or after doing your makeup and like, oh my god, I should have worn my clothes first? This kind of takes care of it. Whenever you like spray the SoPro, it is transfer proof. You can actually check it out. There are like so many videos on Instagram. You just have to type SoPro. Is so spelled with 3 O's and then pro. So this was raving like sometime last year, 2023. I think one of them, it was really a buzz. And they have their page on Instagram as SoPro, so you can actually check it out. They have most of the sprays, and I think they have like eyeshadow and some other makeup products. I'm not sure, but I know that this one is a very big hit. If you want your makeup to be transfer proof, um that's a good question. Not really. I think the first time you spray it, it's kind of like heavy on the face when you spray, as all sprays, right? But when it dries up, it doesn't actually feel like you have anything on your face. It's actually pretty lightweight. So I think I should do a demonstration, guys. I haven't used this in a while, so the spray is like crazy. It's like going crazy. Guys, I left this open for a while, so The spray isn't working anymore. Oh my goodness, I ruined the spray for myself. So here's something you shouldn't do. Don't leave it open like I did. It really isn't spraying anymore. Like, it's been open for like 2-3 months, guys. I think more than that. So the spray isn't working anymore. Okay, so this is what you shouldn't be doing. Oh, warm water should fix it. Okay, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, and next time I'm gonna demonstrate. But I've used this before, and I'll tell you that it's actually very much transfer proof. But a second that is pretty close to it, I would say close, but I don't think it's the same as this one. This one is, I use it for my clients. Where is it? Goodness. It's the Patrick Star. This one smells so good. By the way, I don't know what they put in this, but it actually smells very good. But this one is like, they say it's a waterproof spray, but I haven't tested the waterproof quality. It's somewhat transfer proof, but I find that even when I spray this, there is still a possibility that it transfers like to your clothes. But this one, the So Pro, trust me guys, take my word for it. This brand, I don't know what they did, but it is good. If you want your makeup transfer proof, definitely try the So Pro. Anyways, enough rambling. Let me spray this so that you guys can see what it looks like. I'm using the Urban Decay. This one also actually says that it is transfer waterproof. I think it says long wear as well, but I believe the one that's most popular is the black one. This one is purple. I think they have purple, they have black, and then they have the bottles. I'm talking about the black bottle. They have the purple bottle, and they have I think a yellow one, but this one says extra glow. So I'm gonna blow this down. Okay. So guys, I am going to be giving you guys like some recommendations. Oh, what happened here? I'm going to be giving you guys like recommendations of the things that I use, so that if you are looking for something that you can use to get your makeup better, maybe you can grab one of these ones. So the things that I use today in my makeup tutorial, I used first of all my St. Ives. This is the toner. Oh, welcome back to D. This is my toner, St. Ives. This I got at a dollar store. I think it's about $4.50. I'm not sure, or $5. I'm not sure. Then I used this serum, the Beauty of Johnson. You might find this very useful in your skincare routine. Makeup aside, this is a very good brand for your skincare. You don't want to miss it. So guys, before I go ahead, did you notice that there was like something here when I sprayed and I tried to touch it? That is what you should absolutely not do. Whenever you spray on your face and it looks like something moved, don't touch it. Let it dry. Whenever it dries, then you can go ahead and fix whatever you want to fix, because when you spray your face is wet, if you touch anything, it's going to move. So if I went ahead and kept on patting it, it was going to move a lot of things on my face. But now that you see that I have dried, like everything has dried, it went back to normal, like nothing happened. So what you don't want to do is touching your face when you've sprayed. Let the spray dry, and if you feel like you need to adjust anything, you can go back and adjust whatever you want to adjust. Now, if you have mascara smudged on your face, don't touch it. Let it dry. When it dries, use a clean mascara wand and brush it off. I feel like I should show you guys, but no. Well, that is how you can fix it. I've done that before on my channel, so you can actually check out my old videos. Then let's go back into the products. So I started with the toner, St. Ives. Then I used the Beauty of Johnson. Then I used this for my moisturizer, the e.l.f. This is their Holy Hydration. I find that if you really, really want that glow, you should use the hydration and the thirst drop. This is actually a game changer. Then I used the Hydro Grip for my primer. For my foundation today, I used the Sephora in the shade 50N. For my contour, I used the V Beauty in the shade Maroon 8. For my highlights, I actually used the Maybelline Super Stay. I know the e.l.f. is actually I never really knew that the e.l.f. was that good, but I started using it recently and I really love it. So I definitely recommend. This is what I use for my eye, my under eye. This is my powder palette. I use it to do my set my eye, my why do I keep saying eye? To set my highlights, then my contour as well. But then this is this is also my setting powder. It's a brand called Merak. I don't know if they still produce powders, but this is the brand Merak Cosmetics. This is in the shade Curry. I think they have about 4 shades or 3 if I'm not mistaken. This is in the shade Curry. Then the V Beauty, the 12-in-1 palette. For my eyeshadow today, I used the Focalio Endless Possibilities. This is the brand. They have their page on Instagram. I think they're a US based brand. I'm not sure, but you can check on their page, Focalio. Then for my blush, I used the Rare Beauty in the shade Truth. This is the one I used. Then for my brows, I used this. This is a brow freeze gel. I got this, guys. Can you guess how much I got this? You wouldn't believe it. Just guess, guys. This will blow your mind. I actually really love this because I couldn't believe it. It was like, what? This is what I used for my brows. This is a brand called Ioni here. And it says Brow Freeze Sculpting Gel. So I used that to get my gels to stay in place, to get my brows to stay in place. Then to draw my brows, I used this pencil, $5. No, it's not $5. Someone guess again. This is the Beauty Line by Didi. This one is a Nigerian brand. I got it from a lady called Nana Hawa on Instagram. She's a Nigerian vendor. However, I think she ships to the US and Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see, can I write that? So guys, I will definitely be listing some of the things in the description, so do come back to check it. Nope, it was $1.50, guys. This was literally $1.50. I got it at the dollar store and I was shook. I actually did a video where I got like many things from the dollar store. $1.50, $1.50. And it's actually really good. There are so many things I got for the $1.50. So I think I'm gonna go again for the $1.50 haul, just because there's so many things that I actually want to try out. So anyways, I use this two for my brows. Then to highlight, it's not $5, $1.50. Nope, $1.50, not $5. Hi Gift Godwin, how are you? I used this this is actually also from the same brand, but they just changed like their bottling or something. Yes, it's the same brand, but just different foundation shades. This one is the this one is their total coverage. This one is long wear foundation. This one's actually really full coverage. This is actually full coverage. This one is medium to full coverage. These I use to do my under eye, to clean it up here. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I didn't see it, Didi. Yes, you were correct. $1.50. So those I use for my brows. I use the spray. This I used in between my makeup to spray. This is what I use for my lipstick. I use this brand called Davis. I have lots of Davis pencils. I use it with this lipstick, and then obviously this beautiful clear gloss, Absolute brand. I wish I could get it in bulk so that I can actually ship out to people who want, because these guys, this. Oh, hi to your cat. This is actually a very, very nice gloss. You can actually eat and you would still have gloss on. So I really love this Absolute brand. And to think that it's like 500 naira in Nigeria, so it should be less than $1, I think. It might have gone up, the price might have gone up, but it's between less than $1 to like $1. So I think it's a really good investment. Right. So these are all the things that I use. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think so. So this is all that I used in my makeup kits. Some of them I'm going to be linking in the description of this video. So do make sure that you come back if you ever want to get like some of the brands. And oh yeah, I forgot my eyeliner. Oh my goodness, the eyeliner was the star of the show and I forgot them. So I used the e.l.f. liner. This is actually really nice. I love the brush. The brush is very, very thin. Oh, the lip pencil is a brand called Davis. Davis. But you can get like a similar brand in Walmart. This is the Wet and Wild. I've used this one too to line my lips. So I think they have different shades. So something that is close to the Davis is the Wet and Wild. So you might want to go for Wet and Wild. You can find this in Walmart. Then I used this e.l.f. Of course, you can find e.l.f. in Walmart. This comes in two. This is a pack of two. So when you buy it, you're gonna get two in one, which I think is a very, very good deal, honestly. Then for my highlighter, I used this. This is a Nigerian brand called Hegai and Esther. This I used to do my highlights, my liquid highlight. The good thing about liquid highlight is that you can actually mix it into your foundation to get a very, very nice sheer glow. So I always recommend the liquid highlight. I have used a Sheen highlight. So guys, I'm actually a Sheen, what do you call it? I don't promote it as much, but then I have like a Sheen promo code, whatever. So I'm gonna also try to get like some brands that I can recommend from Sheen. So if you will be interested in something like that, then I can give you guys my promo code and then you can get some nice things. Because I've used like the Sheen body glow highlights kind of thing, and it's actually really, really nice. And it's not even, it's the She Glam, yeah, the She Glam glow. I've forgotten the name. I don't even know, guys. Whenever I go for makeup jobs, I end up leaving one product somewhere. I had so many powders that I bought from like, because I got some singles from Walmart from the Maybelline brand, and you won't believe that I left my powders, I left my mirrors in at a makeup job where I went. I left everything. I was so mad. I lost my tripod. I lost the two powders. I lost my mirror. So many things. Lipsticks, I've lost most of them. So I'm so careful now when I go out because I always end up leaving something. But anyways, I will obviously be trying some of these things from Shein. I think Shein will be the next one I'm gonna try, and then I will recommend if you would like to try some of them because I've gotten like some really, really nice brushes from Shein, some from. I'm gonna show you two things that I got from Temu. This very gorgeous lash brand is from Temu, guys. This is from Temu. You wouldn't believe it. Whenever I wear this, it's actually very nice. This is also from Temu. This was about $1 or $2. Oh, you're welcome, Didi. This was, I think, $1 or $2 on Temu. Expedition, I'm sorry. I don't think so. Anyways, back to this. This I got for like $3. $3. I know. If you actually look the right things, you can get the right things on Temu. You just have to be careful and you have to read through what you're buying. Don't just buy anything, you have to read it. So these two I got from Timu. So things like this you can actually really get for affordable prices. I love this brush because when I use it to do my brows, it's very, very thin. This is what you need. Even for your eyeliner, this will work very perfect. Like this brush will be perfect for getting your winged liner. So if you're someone that prefers to use gels instead of using the liquid liner, I would recommend using a very thin brush like this because it just helps you. The brush left the building. Anyways, using a thin brush can help you really perfect that liner technique, right? So always go for a thin brush so that you don't have to put in too much work, right? So that is all for my sprays. I'm going to show you my sprays again. I use the Mario Badescu. This you can find in Sephora. It's about $10 or $11. I think it should be 11 or $12 with tax. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. You can find this in Sephora. This is my So Pro spray. This you can find on their websites. This is the name. You can take a screenshot of this. So Pro Cosmetics. They have a page on Instagram and you can reach out to them if you want to get this product. They have it in the US. I think they're based in the US, so they have it in the US. And then the final spray that I'm going to be showing you guys that you can get is the right. You can get this one, the One Size Patrick Star. They have a little bottle that you can go for it. If you're not someone who does makeup all the time, you can actually go for that bottle because it will actually still last. But this one, I've been using it for a while. It smells really good, trust me. You're going to love this one for the smell, but it's somewhat pricey. It's kind of pricey, but regardless, this is actually nice too. It really helps with the overall look of the makeup. And my brushes, some of them are actually just like $5 for the set. Some of them are from like Dollarama, the dollar store here. So got some of them for like $5. This set, this one, it comes in a set of 6, I think. Oh, you got yours at the drugstore. Nice. Excuse me, guys. This one I got a set of 6. 2, 3, 4. I think 5 or 6 of them. I got them for $5 and I actually really love it. It's actually a very nice brush set. This one I got in Walmart. Guys, this brush is so expensive. It's almost $30 for like a brush of 5 and a very terrible beauty blender. I'm sorry guys, your beauty blender is not the best. This is it. This is it. It is so tough. It's like hard. It's so difficult to work with. But this one I got from the Elf brand and it's pretty soft. It's what I'm used to. Somewhat okay. Yes, a fixing spray and a setting spray you should have. It actually helps you. I know it's about 20, I think 25 or $27, almost $30. So it's ridiculous, but it's so good. The one thing I actually love about that brush is good. The bristles don't fall off, so it's kind of worth the pay. It's not too bad. I'm sure in USD it might be cheaper, but then it's Canadian dollars, right? So this is actually not bad. I've been using it for a year. I've been using it for 3 years because I got it when I came to Canada and that was in 2023. So I've been using it for 2 years plus and the bristles are very okay. They're fine. They haven't moved. So I think it's actually a good investment. I bought another brand. This I think I got from Timu or yeah, Real Techniques. Yes, exactly. This is the Real Techniques brush. This this brand I got it from I think I got this from Amazon or Temu, one of them. And guys, some of them have separated. So I think I give it to the Real Techniques. They're pricey, but they're very good. They're very, very good. They last. When you wash them, the bristles don't fall off. So it's actually a good investment. And like these ones as well, the smaller brushes are also very good. They don't, I'm telling you guys, they don't come off easily. and they are stuck. So it's a good investment. But if you don't have like money to buy a lot, so you might just end up changing your brushes like every 6 months, and you can go to the dollar store and buy like the $5 ones, and then you just change it every 6 months. So, and yes, you should change your brushes 6 months. Some of them you might have to change a year if it like the Real Techniques, if it's good, I think you can use it for a very long time. But some brushes they tend to detach when you try to wash them, so you might just have to change it. So guys, that is the end of this video. I've talked for a very long time. I'm actually happy to be here with you guys today. So I kind of don't want to go, but I have to go, guys. Tomorrow is another day and it's already like midnight here, so I have to go. But thank you guys so much for being on my live. I'm actually very happy you guys engaged. Thank you so much. You guys, I hope people have learned something. I'll be very happy if you've learned something. Hi, Kim Sebastian. You came back at the end of the video. Welcome back. But this live is about to round up. So thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for my videos because I'm going to be posting a lot of other videos. So you can learn a thing or two from them. And guys, always say hi in the comments. I will definitely engage you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being on my live. Remember to subscribe, share my video, send a message on my Instagram. I have my Instagram page posted on some of my videos, so you can go follow me on Instagram, say hi, and or send me a DM on Instagram, and I will say hi back. So thank you so much. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you guys for staying until the end. Thank you, Sebastian. So you were here for a long time. So I will be back tomorrow, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you and bye, guys.